show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm Trent, and this is Vision Preparedness. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TORMOIL Tuesday. Skull. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has had a fantabulous Tuesday. Good to see everybody. It is 85 degrees in the great state of OH, and the sun is shining. It is hot outside, and we may have summer, but we're going to wait 15 minutes and we're going to see what's going to happen. But here you are, here I am, and good to see everybody. Scott Hummer, good to see you, my brother, my friend, my brother, my personal moderator, Mr. Ghost Lincoln, good to see you, my brother. Butterfly 31, welcome in, Sherry, good evening. Good to see you. How are you? You doing okay? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, OVP, Mrs. OVP. Good to see you, Rita. How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an amazing day. Tracy Winbush is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Teresa, good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a great day today as well. Billy is here, y'all. So we can definitely get started. Billy's here. Hope you're doing well, Billy. Hope Metal is doing great. Hope everything with y'all is going as planned. And if not, that's okay. It's going, and we and you can handle it. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Paper Buttons 19 is in the place to be. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a great day today as well. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on in. Do some deaf. Good to see you. Hello. How are you? As they speak to everybody. Grit and Grace is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, Michelle P.W. Good to see you. Hope you had a great day today as well. My man, Dan H is in the building. He said, "What's up, people? Masshole is in the house, y'all." Good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a great day today as well. Gen X is here. Good to see you, Gen X. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, folks, for TORMOIL Tuesday. And just keep coming in. Loving life, family. There you go. VP, good to see you. Good to see you, my brother, half ready. And there goes the alarm system. So I'm going to assume that the COO is making her way into the house, and we are no longer unsupervised. So there you go. Steel and Tree, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody, to TORMOIL Tuesday. We're going to talk about community, love and life, family. Good to see you. Modi Soldier's here. He said, "Hello, all you beautiful people. Hope you had a great day cooking dinner and listening in. What's up, Vision?" Modi Soldier, fix me a plate, and I may be there hopefully to get it. Yeah, good to see you. Keep on cooking, bruh. Keep on cooking. OVP's in the building. Thank you, Dan H, for the 5x5. All of you amazing people, come on in, settle down. We're going to have us a nice conversation today. Connie Corso's here as well. Yes, indeed. And for all of you fantabulous people, I just want to say thank you for joining me tonight. It's Tuesday, y'all. It's Tuesday, and we're going to keep it moving. There he is, my brother from another mother, the second. No, he's first. He takes it over. The hardest working man in New Yorkistan. My brother, Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Skull, my brother, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just to let you know, mama got a bathroom that needs tile, and it's a small bathroom. You could stand in it and go like that and touch each wall. So, yeah. If you ever need something to do, yeah, hit me up, and I will be your apprentice and help. Yeah. He said, not staying long. Of course, the Braves game comes on at 7:15, half ready. Of course. Chance, good to see you, my friend. Hope you doing well. Moni Soldier said ribeye and mashed taters. Save you a spot, bro, for sure. Appreciate you, dude. That's prime rib, good ribeye and mashed taters. That warms my heart. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. So, y'all, let's talk about community. And Maverick, welcome in. We're going to talk about community, and I'm not talking about just during SHTF, because SHTF is just one part of building your community, your people, the people that you can depend on, the people you can trust, the people you can call, and the people that will show up at a moment's notice when you may need help, or they may call you and you show up because they need help. So here's the good thing, and here's where I'm talking about community. Wellness with Frugal Mama. So good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day today. Thank you for joining us. Eloa Ministries is in the building, y'all. Shannon, hello. Good evening. How are you? Hope you're doing well. So let's talk community. Now, community can mean a lot of things. Okay? Community where you live, where you work, where your children go to school, where you go to church, the city, the state you live in, all of that. And community is a good thing, because being the creatures that we are, we were born and created to commune, meaning to fellowship with each other. Point blank, period. Prime example, Bug Out Weekend. For those of you that attended, was there anybody in the chat that they did not get to speak, or somebody spoke to them that entire weekend? If so, put a 3 in the chat. And I'm pausing for effect. Exactly. Everybody there spoke, introduced themselves, helped out. Gen X, you weren't there. That's the only reason why you did not have somebody say hello to you. Urban Garden Chronicles, good to see you, sister. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. So the premise of that is everybody speaks, everybody fellowships, everybody talks, everybody has conversation. That's community. I know you did, Gen X. That's okay. I was waiting on somebody. Gnostic Nomad, good to see you. Welcome in. About to sit down for dinner, but stopped in to like and lurk for the algorithm gods. Thank you. I appreciate you, and enjoy your fantastic dinner. Yeah. Not a problem at all, Gen X. I knew somebody would do it, and that was my response, and it was quick. So, community. We talk together. We hang out. Some hang out together. Some families hang out together. They go places. They go on vacation. They go to sporting events and the such. That's important, folks. That's how you build relationships. Yeah. Exactly, half ready. I'm gonna get there, bruh. Thank you. I appreciate it. He said, talk about building a community. Those prepper gatherings are a great place to expand yours. Exactly. So let's hone in on the preparedness community. And there's other communities that have get-togethers, the gardening community, 2A community, whatever the community is. These people come together because they're like-minded people. They share experiences, they share stories, they share successes and failures, and they get to know each other. Now, there are people that you may meet at these gatherings that live in the same state you do or we do, and we didn't know them until we met them, and now we do. Yeah. So, that is really, really good. I can name so many names that people live in the same state. Prime example, Rule 2IC, Ohio guy. Met him through Hudson Valley's channel, blah, blah, blah. Checked him out, subscribed. He showed up at the Bug Out Weekend. He's probably one of the top 5 most excited people to be coming for the first time. Thank you, my brother. I hope we did not disappoint you. And come to find out that Rule lives in the next county over from me. So we still doing breakfast, my treat. We got to sit down and have a conversation. And I will be texting you as soon as we get through some other things here. Our schedules have gone off the calendar. I'll say that. Moon Sprout, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah. So that was somebody along with OVP and Mrs. OVP that live in Ohio. They're a couple hours away from me. I know the area where they live, and it is what it is. Yeah, bruh, breakfast. That's right. We're gonna do breakfast. Lisa Harris, good evening. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So, we're gonna sit down and talk and get to know each other better. And you never know what may come out of that. You never know. And Rule had mentioned something on one of his live streams about it, and he's absolutely right. We don't know. We may become best friends and more. So you never know. But folks, those are the things you got to do. You have to step out and open your mouth and meet people. And here, don't take this the wrong way, and don't shoot the messenger. But I'm going to tell you right now, if somebody says, I can't find people, they're not trying hard enough. You meet people every single day. You just got to go through the weeds and find the right people. Plain and simple. Yeah. What OVP, I said that. Oh, yeah. OVP said, Bug Out Weekend May allegedly spawned a few other things as well. Absolutely, OVP. I agree with you 100%. CUCV Farmer, welcome in. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good. But yeah, Shorty, welcome in. How are ya? Thank you for stopping in. But folks, you have to build your communities. I don't care where you start. Start with going to church. People in your church, like-minded, talk to them. Talk to them about what's going on in the world. See where they're at. Things like that. He said, on my horse heading to the studio. Yes. Whose channel are we on tonight, Mike? We're on your channel, if I'm not mistaken. The Four Horsemen ride tonight, 7:45 on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's channel. Be there. Be there or you're not. So be there, folks. There you go. Exactly. Rob B, welcome in. Rob B said, I'm not trying hard enough. And that's okay. It's up to you. I can't tell you what to do because I don't get in grown folks' business. Plain and simple. Yeah. Exactly, Dan. And I'm gonna get to that specific scenario. And Dan said you can even drive to other states and find your people. That's true. That's absolutely right. You can. You can do that. Yeah. Yes. But the thing is, y'all, you got to find your people because we all know there's strength in numbers. Doesn't matter. We're not talking about SHTF. We're just talking about life, knowing stuff and people. And now I'm gonna talk my experience right here in the great state of OH. First bug out weekend. There were people that showed up that I had never met, and we became a family because we were all located in the same state, and some of the family is out of state. And that's we began to build a relationship amongst all of us. We didn't know each other from the hole in the wall, and we communicated, and we just talked, and we talked, and then we just kind of formed this community. We formed a community, very, very short and simple. And the family, what's the matter? Was that mommy, or you just disappointed because it wasn't? Okay, he don't know. I'm assuming it was. If not, he'd have let me know when he went upstairs. So yeah, but we formed this family. Y'all know the folks as well as I do. You got Ghost Lincoln, so who I call Ghost, who because of the relationship we have and we've built, I call him the engineer because he has a specific set of multiple skills, plain and simple. Mad Chad, when I first met him, I said something to him that I will never repeat again to anybody. And I call him the professor. And if he wants to tell you why I call him the professor, that's fine. I'm not. That's between me and him. And it just is. That's the relationship. You have to be able to build relationships. Dan H., all the way from Massachusetts, is part of our family. And he, by me, has been dubbed my evil twin. And that's something between us and those that know. It's amazing, y'all, the relationships and the things that just come together when you meet people. And that's what it takes. Did I plan all of that? Absolutely not. I didn't. I'm like most of y'all. I got a couple. I mean, I'm talking before all of this, a couple, meaning less than a handful that I could rely on in a moment's notice and call them and get help. Yeah. And plain and simple. And the COO. Of course, y'all know who the COO is. Why do I call her the COO? Meaning Chief Operating Officer of this household, is because she brings purpose. She has purpose for me in my life, in our life together. Purpose. And I bring purpose to her. all of our Ohio family. I can go on and on. Devil Dog Prepper, Sister Marie. That was our original core. And everybody brings something to the table, plain and simple. Now, that's right, Rule. Strength in numbers. We could all use a friend. You never know where you will find your next best friend. That's absolutely right. And Maverick said, not gonna lie, Vision, been a bit of a loner most of my life. Old habits are hard to break. And I'm with you, Maverick. I was that guy. I was a loner. I mean, I'm talking less than five core people that I let into my life. And I've learned over the years, being 97 years old, birthday coming up in October, being 97 years old, you have to increase your circle and surround yourself with good people. And I have community for other things. I know specific things I can rely on, loving life, and they can rely on me. There's all kinds of things that make people community. We are a community right here. This is our community right here on YouTube, the prepping community, and we do what we do because we're like-minded. And most of us have not seen um, all of that. That's right. Tell them, Hudson Valley, word up. Not all family is blood. I know I could rely on Mike. If I need to call Mike and say, hey, Mike, this is going down, I either need some help, some advice. Let me know. What do you think? He's going to tell me, or he's going to be like, you know what, bruh? I can't get there right now, but I can get there when I can get there and help you out. Cool. And vice versa. Mike can call me anytime he needs. He has my number. And that's how you build community. They don't have to live on your street or on your block to be community, plain and simple. Yeah. We say Rob B, he weighs the go bags. Yes. Yeah. And that's just that's how you do it. Michael Wolf, good to see you. You're not late, you're here. You're never late. If you're here, you're here. Rabbit, good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Yeah, everything is everything, folks. Community is very important to me. May not be important to you, and that's okay because we're all adults here, and we gotta do what we gotta do. But it's good when you have somebody you can call. No more if it's to bounce an ideal off of them. Daryl, good to see you. And Joy, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Um, that's right, boss lady. I don't know if she's here or not because I hear nothing upstairs, and Cole is laying here, so everything's a-okay. And if she is up there, then she is. If not, we're still left unsupervised. Devil Dog Prepper, good to see you. He said, at the farmer's market with my woodworking. Just wanted to say hello to everybody and show my support. Smash that thumbs up, folks. This is a great channel and vision pretty cool too. A little bit. I guess I am. I don't know. I know the truth. I know y'all come here to see Cole and the COO, and I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah. Blessings to you, Joy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, having a great day today. PJ, welcome in. Good to see you, PJ. Skull. Rob said he'll bring his good looks. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. As the professor says, everybody brings some type of value to the game. And I'm okay with that until you prove me wrong. But yeah, community is everything, y'all. Michelle said, I am definitely the loner type. Well, all I can say to those that say the loner type or the lone wolf If that's what you want to do, that's great. But some point in time in life, we're going to need to depend on somebody. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. And a lot of you others there speaking to experience. I understand, Joy, but you give it to Jesus, but sometimes God himself puts people in your life for a reason and a purpose. And you got to have discernment in order to understand that and to know when that is taking place. Exactly. That's right, Rabbit Skull. Yeah, but here's the thing: find your people. I don't. Everybody says it, and I know it's easier said than done. But yeah, exactly. Rule: community is a two-way street. The value should be mutual. Otherwise, someone is freeloading. Correct. It has to be a two-way street to where both parties involved. It's a win-win situation. Both parties involved win. Plain and simple. That's the only way you build community. If you're out there just to get, or to take, it's not going to work well for you. It is a two-way street always. You have to be able to be of value as much as that person is value to you. Cherokee Survival, good to see you. Jeep Girl, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean there are loners. Yeah, she says I feel better now knowing I'm not the only one who's considered to be a loner. Absolutely, and I'll tell you this, Jeep Girl. In my family, I'm a loner. I'm a loner. Why? Long story, and we would be here way too long. But you know, I have felt that way. But I have increased my walls because I have been put in a position for that to happen. So, yes, there you go. Um, that's the way we got to do it. Exactly, Gen X, symbolic relationship. Yeah, has to be a win-win situation. Yeah. Um, yes, indeed. Robert Hensley, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Dan H said, lonely wolf has only one set of eyes, can only do one thing at a time, plus you have to sleep sometime. Nobody to watch your back. You are a target. Could be. Could be. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Loving life. Throwing it out. Throwing the truth out there. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep. A cord of three strands is not quickly broken. Yeah. I we're not here to convince anybody. We're just talking about community. Aston 85, welcome in. So good to see you. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well and all that good stuff for you. Yeah, we're not here to beat up anybody about being a lone wolf or feeling like a lone wolf. We're here to talk about community and what community can do. Yeah, OVP said, okay, taking a break to hang out with y'all for a while. Well, I appreciate that, OVP. I feel spatial. Thank you. But, right, Rule. Right. Holly, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Little lone prepper. If I didn't speak to you, how you be? How you be? You okay? You still up there hanging out with your child and your son and all that good stuff? Hope you're doing well. Skull. If y'all have not met Little Lone Prepper and had a conversation with her, I love her to death. Her humor is on the lines of my humor, and it is absolutely heartwarming. She is just a sweet soul indeed, and smart at that. So you know. Yeah. PJ said, Trent, I can relate to that. Yeah, it is what it is. And, that's okay. Yep, we all got stories. Yes. Would love to hear it sometime. No, I mean, so uh, just a, I heard the COO. I heard her. Yes, she's home. And there goes the alarm system. Yeah, you heard it running out. Um, I lost my train of thought. I know Maverick's talking about would love to hear your story sometime. Oh, a pinch. Here's a pinch. When it comes to prepping, okay, I've tried to tell everybody in my family outside of my children because they know and they get it. But my brothers and my nieces and my nephews, I tried to tell them. They don't want to hear it because they all think that if something happens, they're going to come to my house anyway. Well, the truth be told, I already told them, no, you're not. Absolutely not. My mom will always be here because I will go get her. And that's just the mindset of some folks. And that's okay. They're all adults. They can do what they want to do. And, I hope they're ready for whatever happens, plain and simple. Yeah. Because we all Gypsy, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you, Gypsy? Yes. Gen X said that barking would make a bad guy pee himself. Well, that's the first line of defense, and dad is the second, third, fourth, and fifth line of defense. Yes. But Cole he is who he is, and he brings purpose as well. Tiger, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Um, but yeah, we all have purpose. We all do what we do. But community has to be a mutual. It's a two-way street, like Rule said. You have to bring value. They have to bring value. That's the only way it's going to work for all parties involved. And are there some times where the value diminishes and you see the realness? Absolutely. And you just have to learn to deal with that. Oh, Little Lone Prepper said, I'm back in North Carolina. Had to get back to check on my mama. I know that's right, Little Lone Prepper. Hope she's doing well. And everything is A-OK with mom and them. Yes, glad to hear that. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, Rule. Not everybody. Rule said not everybody has to be in your inner circle, but in SHTF, they are strategically placed to travel or barter or back up. Yes. And here's my thing. Short and I've heard Rule talk about bartering. I think he did a live stream or a short on bartering. Here's the skinny, the dirty, down dirty and quick for me in mind with bartering. If I do not know you, I will not barter with you. Plain and simple. Won't do it. Yeah. Yeah. Gen X said, leave a care package for the bad guy consisting of galls and depends. Exactly. Yeah, my bartering, if I don't know you, I'm not bartering. Plain and simple. Yeah. So she said, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. Yep. But, huh? Who would allow me a crippled in? I'm not understanding that question, Joy. Are you talking about allowing in a person that I do not know that is handicapped? That's going to be a tough decision. I pretty much know the decision I would make, but if it's somebody I know, but they're going to have to explain the value that they bring as well. Oh, what'd she feed you? He came down licking his lips. Um, everybody doesn't come in. And during the SHTF event, there's going to be people that turn away people. I'm not taking in everybody that possibly shows up to our property. Not going to happen. I've put in too much work. We have put in too much work to survive something like that. There's, as the book says that I read, make your yeses yes and your nos no. Do not be lukewarm. Mm-mm. Ed, good to see you. Hope you and Tara are doing well. I've told everyone that wants to come, hope you know how to use a shovel. No one gets fed without working on the farm. And you know what, Ed? I agree with you 1,000%. Absolutely. 1,000%. Yeah. And if somebody shows up, they're gonna have to prove their value and work. They're going to have to work. What are you doing, dude? You all right? Okay, you just had to. Y'all's fur pup. He's sitting right here at the edge of the table with his back to me and scooted up to me to feel my foot against him. So he's doing the security thing. But yeah, that's just it. Tough times call for tough decisions. Plain and simple. KP, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great day today. Code, I've been disabled for medical procedure. I can't walk well. If left outside in the cold, that is on them. It is. Um, you know, and fortunately, there are those that would say, yeah, you can sit out in the cold. I have other provisions for somebody that I do not know or associate with of a place where they could find shelter, especially if it's cold. And, away from everybody else, but still close. Yeah. Pilgrim, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Wisdom is always valuable, Joy. Always. Always. Hi. Nope, you can leave it right there. The Four Horsemen ride at 7:45. How are you? I don't know. We almost had a y'all can hear this story too. We almost had an epic fail. The coffee pot.
No kidding.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Overworked. Could be overworked. It may be time to retire it and pull out the other one. But yeah, so I had to pull out the one cup maker and make me a pot of coffee. Yeah, yeah. And thank you for that cup. I appreciate you. You doing okay?
Just making dinner.
Making dinner. Ooh, thank you. I love you. Say hi to everybody.
Hola.
The COO. Y'all's favorite. Y'all's favorite right there, y'all. See that? Look at that. Hello, COO. Good to see you. Look at that. Everybody's talking. Everybody's speaking to her. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Y'all see. Asantine said, Vision, don't you have an accountability system with the COO? E.g., my dad fell on ice getting the mail and he couldn't get up till a neighbor drove by. My mom didn't know he'd gone out. Oh, absolutely. When I walk out the door, I tell her where I'm going. You can ask her. If I say I'm going out in the yard, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. If I'm going in the woods doing anything like to cut wood or anything like that, I take a walkie-talkie with me, and there is one in the house that is turned on. Yes, I have accountability to her. I owe her that. And she owes me that. Yeah. She always tells me where she goes. Look at that. Paper button speaking OVP. Look at all y'all. See? I'm still telling y'all, I'm still trying to talk her into doing a live stream with me. Plain and simple. Yeah. But yeah, so far it hasn't worked. The professor, the one, the only, Mr. Mad Chad himself. Skull, my brother. So yeah, community. It's based on community. You got to find your people, and I don't buy the line that somebody says I can't find people. I don't buy that, and I'm not going to beat them up about it, but I'm like, okay, you go everywhere, somewhere, and you run into people. You all right, dude? What you doing? Oh, okay. You run into people. Just strike up a conversation. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Joy, you are valuable. Absolutely. Wisdom is value, without a doubt. Wisdom is value. She said, good evening. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about community. We're having some tough conversations. That's right. Prepper Book Club, according to the time clock at midnight last night, Tormoil seat was abound because it was Tuesday. And I don't know. No turmoils happened here today, other than the fact the uh, alarm system, which is sitting under the table now, with his head on my thigh, laying there. Yeah, yeah. And Teresa said, Vision, the COO, can make her debut on YT from Bug Out Weekend for both your birthdays in October. Well, Teresa, sure. That is, if that happens. Don't know if it's going to happen. Don't know if it happens, if she's going to be able to go. Don't know. So we'll see. And good try. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But Dave Busby, my brother, my friend, good to see you from South Central LA. I miss you, man. You got my number. Yeah, a text, phone call. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope the family's great. Good to see you, my man. Yes, indeed. But yeah, folks, community. You got to build your communities and find your people. I don't care where they are. Uh, uh, I'm assuming there's going to be conversations from people meeting people at the bug out weekend. Yeah, for sure. Yes. I know my brother half ready, and he's not here because the baseball game is about to start. So he's got to go see. He's going to listen to his game. That they're doing planning a bug out weekend next summer down there in the Kakalakis. Yeah. And I more than likely, if my schedule allows me, I'll be there. I'm showing up. Yeah. And probably taking some of the other Ohio family with me, and we just caravan all down there together to the Kakalakis. But community, folks, it's all about community, and you never know when somebody can help. Yeah, no matter what it is, something simple. I know my phone text messages from our group go off all day and night to the point where um yeah, I gotta turn off the buzz because everybody's always asking, always giving information, always sharing information, and that's okay. And we have to be open minded to a conversation with some people. Do we want to? No. Have we all been hurt at some point in time in life? Yes. When you get my age, at the tender age of 97, you're going to have some heartaches in your life, and that's okay. It's called life, lessons, opportunities. Yeah, yeah, opportunities. But, community, there's strength in numbers. Y'all know that as well as I do. I mean, I have relationships that, guys that are heavy equipment operators, that if I need a backhoe or need to find one or a dozer or a skid steer, they can point me in the right direction if they don't have it themselves. Those are the people you need to know. You never know. And, it is what it is. But for what it's worth, folks, start building relationships. Take care, OVP. Yes, indeed, my brother. Um, is it scary? Absolutely. But is it worth it? Absolutely. Build those relationships. I got people that email me all the time asking me specific questions about specific things. Do I know all the answers? Absolutely not. And I'll be the first to tell you, I do not know everything. But 9 out of 10, y'all gonna hear me say, wait a minute, I got a guy or I got a gal. I know somebody that can help that or help with that and point them in the right direction. Asantine said, what's the Kakalakis? That would be the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, the Kakalakis. Yes, ma'am. Yes, the Carolinas. Absolutely. That's right. Right, Prepper Book Club. Yeah, if you don't know, good time to start learning. Yeah, yeah. I had somebody email me that was asking me about Faraday bags, and I pointed them in the right direction. I said, yep, Faraday bags, they do work. And I gave her 2 of our affiliates for Faraday bags. And I said, if you have any other questions, please feel free to email me again and let me know. I will work it out. We'll figure it out. I called, well, text with Ghost about an issue having here around the house. I said, dude, I've done this, and this, and I think it's this. And he gave me some advice, and I did it, what he said, and it kind of worked. But I said, I think this is what it is, and I don't know how to do it. So he said, yeah, we'll handle it. And I was like, great, and thank you. Those are the people, um, that build and strengthen relationships, because you never know. And especially folks in the SHTF event, you got to count on people that your life may depend on it, or their life may depend on it. You never know. And that's just it. And that's why I want to sit down and have breakfast with Rule 2IC and break bread with him. He's a neighbor. Got to know my neighbors. Yeah. Then I'm gonna make my way over there to Mr. and Mrs. OVP territory and spend some time with them and see what's going on. And that's how you build relationships. And go from there. And nothing may come out of it other than a good friend. That's it. Plain and simple. That's okay. That is okay. Ha! 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 Little Lone Prepper said, Rabbit, not all of us are cackling, but I do have a couple of sisters who do. Tell them, Little Lone Prepper. Yes, the spider hunter. Ha! The spider hunter. That's Little Lone Prepper. Absolutely. But folks, Rufus, what I'm trying to see, I'm Astantine. There's new robotics company. I think it is, that install shingles, fully autonomous GPS and obstacle proof. Companies can rent it if they have small jobs. Interesting. Being a tech guy, I don't want all that kind of tech around here. I want to be able to turn it off and turn on other stuff just in case, allegedly. So yeah. Cherokee Survival, good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you had a great day today, for sure. But yeah, community is everything, folks. And believe it or not, y'all are part of a community. Even the ones in the chat that said they're a lone wolf. You are a community. You have a community. They just may not be in your face. Plain and simple. Yeah. Believe it or not. That's how it works. And that's how it starts. Find people in your area. Yeah. Find people right here that you know and have talked to in the chat. Find them. See what they say. Skull. Sounds good, Connie Corso. Have a good evening. And my pup is under the table snoring. Hit that like button for me on your way out. If you have not, it would be much appreciated. You're right, Rabbit. Somebody's got to be the sniper. Well, yeah, that's true. Well said. Well said. But community is everything, folks. Not just an SHTF, but more than likely everyday life. Yeah. Rule said, I had to travel further to go to Bug Out Weekend than if I just drove over to Vision's house. That's true. And that's likewise, my brother. We both could have saved probably 45 minutes to an hour if we just met somewhere close. Yeah, exactly. Mr. Next County over. That's right, Teresa, and thank you. The Four Horsemen, 7:45 on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Yes, we have approximately 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 minutes until the Four Horsemen ride. Yeah, but community is important, folks, and I highly suggest that you build your community or try to find a community, okay? Doesn't matter if it's one person. That is a community. That is a community. Yeah, believe it or not, that is community. Whether you like it or not, it is. Make it part of your community. And be willing to listen to those people that you begin to build a relationship with. Yeah. Yep. It is worth it. Little Lone Prepper said, I'm not a lone wolf. I'm a little red hen. I'm doing all the work, but the others will be more than happy to help me use my supplies. Exactly. Yeah. Put them to work. Make them put in some work, Little Lone Prepper. Man. Yeah. And know you got people in your area down there too that would be more than willing to help you out. Yeah. Right, Dan. Yeah, one person can at least watch your back or do something while you sleep and vice versa. Yeah, Ain't nothing wrong with that. Two's better than none. Yes, two works. Two works. And the two right people, yeah. For me, all I need is three, and I can take over a country. Three. Three. That's it. Three, and I can take over a country. But, you gotta find the right ones. Gnostic Nomad says someone's got to turn the outhouse compost. Just remember that if you think you don't have any skills to offer, and that's just it. Everybody has value. Everybody. Every human being has some type of value. The question is, are you willing to invest the time, effort into helping that person? Exactly, Gen X. Discover that value and see that value, the value you see in them. I tell my kids that all the time. They got value. Me and my son had a conversation up at the barn yesterday for about an hour, just talking about life and things that are going on and things that are happening and have happened. And he gets it. He gets it. I wish that I got the things that I know now, that I got that at his age. I can't wait. AC 130, I'm with you on that, Ed. Right. Yep. Yeah. So, Mama Moore, good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a great day today. Thank you for stopping in. Skull. Yeah. By the way, Father's Day is fast approaching, y'all. And tomorrow I'm going to post some amazing sales from Opus on our community tab, just in case for those that may be in the market for a new solar generator. Yeah. Yeah. Stealing trees said Mad Chad's hair could single-handedly overthrow any government. Why? Why you think he's on my team? See, yeah, that's funny. That's so funny, stealing trees. Yeah. It's okay, Mama Moore. Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Aston team, we all have value. Even if we have no productive value, just being human is our value. Right. Someone in a coma has the same right to life. Absolutely. I agree with you 1,000%. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But find somebody with some skills, folks. Show them their value. Each one that's in the Ohio family has value. Me, this guy right here, bald head and all, this guy right here told each and every one of them their value and what they bring to the table, and what I bring to the table. And if they're okay with that, then we can do this thing. And if not, that's fine. Do you? But you got help here if you need it. Plain and simple. Jules, good to see you. How are you? How's the cows? They breaking through the fences and all that stuff. Hope everything is grand up there. Tell my man Gordon I said A, and thank you. Yeah. See, we got people to the north. International. Y'all are international. Yeah, we got people up there in the great state of Canada. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Yeah. Take care, love and life. Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope this made sense tonight. If nothing else, folks, I hope it got you thinking, 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 thinking. Community. Start where you're familiar. Grocery stores, church, school events, work events. everybody that you talk to is not going to pan out. It's not. But I guarantee you the ones you do find or talk to and start a conversation with that are on the same page, it's worth it. What was the conversation about tonight? Mama Moore, we're talking about community. Said a whole lot and how important community is because we are creatures that need to coexist and mingle. Yeah. Yeah. OVP, he said, I only have entertainment value. I would say not. So, and we'll talk about that when we sit down face to face. Yeah. Yeah. So, exactly. Gnostic, absolutely. Our farmers markets here are on Tuesdays between 4:30 and 7:30. Yeah, our farmers market's over. Yeah. But they're from 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And I meet all kind of people at the farmers markets. I love the produce that we get from there. Yeah. JD, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. He said, okay, the party can start. I'm here. Good to see you, JD. We're pretty much wrapping up. But you can always hit the replay button and get in on the conversation. Yeah. Yeah. But, people, seriously, find your community, find your people. Just start up a conversation. You are valuable. I'm telling you, all of you, every single person on this planet brings some type of value. The question is, can you find it? And can you show them? Oh, amazing. The 4 horsemen ride in less than 15 minutes. And I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Yeah. Rob said, I don't like lifting heavy objects or getting my hands dirty. Okay, well, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Our Rabbit said ours is weekly. Flea markets, farmer markets, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays. That's cool. That is cool. That is cool. Yeah. Support your local farmers market, folks, as much as you can. And keep on prepping. And remember this, y'all. Keep on prepping because your family is depending on you. And it depends on your life. God bless everybody. The 4 Horsemen ride on Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival's channel at 7:45. I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you for joining me tonight. God bless everybody, and we will see you in the next video. Take care. Have an amazing evening, and God bless. The time is now.